Welcome back in, Eagles Syndicate family. Hope you're doing well today. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the Eagles Week 1 matchup versus the Green Bay Packers. And no, this is not a game preview video, but this is taking a look at if the NFL is making a mistake by sending these two teams to Brazil. And I want to start off just very quickly and very openly saying this is nothing against the general Brazilian people. I understand that there's a large group of NFL fans there that have been dying to see some action in person, and they are finally getting that moment with this week 1 matchup. And I don't want this video to come off as saying that they don't deserve to get to see some teams play, because the minority, the problems there are not reflective of these NFL fans there. And on a human-based level, I am happy for them that they are going to get to see some NFL action. However, I'm just not sure that this was the time and place for this game to take place with these two specific teams. So obviously, everybody knows what has come out originally about this contest. The, Brazil government, whatever the rules basically were saying, you should not be wearing green in Brazil because it is a gang-affiliated color and it could lead to problems. So you send the Eagles and the Packers, whose two teams' primary color is green. And I get it, those two teams have large fan bases in Brazil, but seems a little wonky to me. Even the Eagles are not wearing any green in their uniforms for this specific reason. They're wearing the white jerseys, black pants, black helmet. The Packers, on the other hand, are wearing green jerseys, so I hope that all works out. But let's take that, put that to the side. We saw now there is wildfires in around 30 different cities in Brazil. That's going to be affecting the air, the humidity, everything around there. How close is that to the stadiums? I'm not exactly sure, but again, gang-related incidents, now, weather-related incidents in terms of, I guess you could call wildfires that. And overall, it just seems that these teams, specifically Philly, is not excited about going to Brazil for this game. They asked Devonta Smith in the presser yesterday, how do you feel about going to Brazil? No comment. They asked A.J. Brown, how do you feel about getting ready to go to Brazil? And he says that the team in the NFL gave them a long list of do's and don'ts. And he said one of the don'ts was, don't be out in public with your phone out or else it could get stolen. That doesn't sound great for these NFL players, and he said originally when he heard this, a lot of people were looking forward to it. Oh, vacation, get to explore a new country. And now he's saying the Eagles players, the way that they're looking at this is a business trip, and they don't even want to leave their hotel rooms. This is not something that players are looking forward to. And CJ Gardner-Johnson, one of the more vocal players on this team, went to Twitter and quote tweeted a post about the wildfires and says, it seems like the NFL shouldn't be sending us here. So, I can't speak for the Packers' perspective on this, but from the Eagles' perspective, it looks like none of these players are excited to go to Brazil for this game. This isn't your traditional, the London game or the Germany game, etc., where, it happens every year, or even the Mexico City game. I mean, there is some real negatives coming out about this Brazil game, and I just don't know if this was the year for the NFL to do it. And you also have to wonder, with everything going on about it, is this going to leave a bad, a stink around the players? If the Eagles and Packers have a bad experience, are other teams going to want to go to Brazil? Is this the first and last Brazil NFL game for a long time? Do we as Eagles fans need to worry about the safety of our players while they are on this road trip? I don't know. And then how much stake do you put in the outcome of this game? It's a field these guys have never played on, a climate and humidity. Summer is just about starting in Brazil that they haven't faced. Then the air conditions with all these forest fires. Well, how much stake do we put in that for our players? It is a very, very wishy-washy situation. The Eagles players don't seem to be a fan of this. Personally, it's too late to just call it off, I suppose, but if this were to just be moved to a game at the Link on Friday night, I'd have no complaints. The Eagles are technically listed as the home team for this, but I'm a little worried about on the field and off the field for the players. I hope that their safety is certainly prioritized. I hope, like AJ Brown said, they treat it like a business trip and they kind of just stay in the hotel. Hopefully it's nice, a little resort amenities in there for these guys. But overall, the Brazil trip feels like it's going to be an absolute disaster. But be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think the NFL made a major mistake booking this game in Brazil, especially with the timing of things going on? And should they move it back to the States and maybe try to do Brazil next year? Make sure if you love the Philadelphia Eagles, you're sub to the channel. Got a lot of great content coming for you guys this year. You know, game previews, game reactions, middle of the week injury reports, etc. If you love the birds, hit the sub button. It's all going to be here. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.